The caller on the line, can you hear me? No. There is a noise at the back. Yes, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Oh, good morning, my leader.
Good morning.
My name is Adeola.
Adeola, yes.
Yes, I'm calling from Dublin.
From Dublin. Thank you very, very much.
Yes.
Adeola,
yes.
I am not your leader. Before your people will start complaining that I'm taking over your land, please. You are Adeola. You're Oduduwa, is that correct?
Yes, I am Oduduwa.
Oh, please, your leaders are your leaders are the very great man that I respect very much. Paya Debanjo, Akintoye, what's it called again? The Alafin of Oyo, the Oni of Ife, Eba, Gani Adams, and all the rest of them, please. You and I are brothers. They are your leaders, please. Before they say I'm encroaching into Oduduwa territory, which I'm not, of course. You are my brother. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Well, I've been following you since 2014.
Are you serious?
And yes.
You're a man following me since 2014. Why
yes,
have you ever been upset with me to stop following me before?
Yeah, well, in the past, I can assure you, sir. I wasn't in good relationship with the Igbo people.
Wow.
And I can remember when I was going to the university, an Igbo person helped me with my admission. So, the relationship wasn't there. But since 2014, when I started following you, I was like, no. Somebody that stands with the truth, somebody that knows the truth, that believes in the truth, you liberated me. That's why I called you my leader, because all these people you mentioned did not liberate me. You liberated me. You opened my eyes to a lot of things. So that is why I called you my leader.
Can you speak Yoruba?
Yes, of course, I'm a Yoruba person.
Speak Yoruba, let me see. Say what you have just said now. Say it in Yoruba language, let me see.
Okay, káàárọ̀ sà, báwo ni gbogbo nǹkan sà? Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá mi ò ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn Igbo. But nígbà tí mo ti ń tẹ̀lé yín, ẹ ti là mí lójú, ẹ ti fún mi ní òmìnira láti mọ̀ pé èmi àtàwọn Igbo ọ̀rẹ́ ni wá.
Thank you very much.
That's what
right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Right. I would like to ask that before the amalgamation of Nigeria, has there been any relationship between us and yourself, like that between the Yorubas and the Igbos? Do you know if there has been sort of a relationship? Because I know that a lot of people are saying that even with the Benin, then some of the Yoruba part and all of us, we've been together and all of that, but before now, I don't know about it, but you know that if there's a relationship between us in maybe 1914 and all of that, before the coming of Nigeria, are you aware of any relationship between us?
What I do know is that, as I said many times before, there was a traditional ruler, of the kingdom of Omo in my land.
Yeah.
I spoke to the man in 2009.
Yeah.
And I spoke to him on the phone. He was telling me about the relationship between the Igbos and the Yoruba people. And I asked him how. He said he went to a traditional rulers meeting, council meeting in Abuja. And he was sat next to his Ekiti counterpart, another traditional ruler from Ekiti State, yes, from Ekiti. Ekiti State. And apparently they have the same surname. The same surname and the same meaning. So we didn't pursue it any further. But recently, and I have also preached in the past before I go to what I want to say now. The movement, our people came from two areas. There are the original ancient people who were in our land. Then when the Israelites left Egypt to travel to the land, to enter into the kingdom that God gave them, which is the land of Israel, some people came down through Sudan. They came down through Sudan and through Niger Republic and into Yoruba land, Yoruba territory. As the migration continued all the way into our land. Now, this another phase came through Ethiopia and all those. Then they founded the kingdom of Biafra, which is Reverend Biafra, according to history books. So the relationship is there. But if there were any formal exchange of emissaries, like emissary from one kingdom to the other, I do not know. I have not researched that hard. I have not gone there yet. But I believe, let me tell you this, I believe that the key lies in Edo State. I don't know why I strongly believe that there is something about Idu, something about Igodomigodo. There is a relationship between the Igbos and the Yoruba people that will be found if we dig deeper. So it's not just for me, it's for everybody. We want everybody, every scholar, to go and keep digging deep into Benin Kingdom, how everything happened. Do you know why I'm saying this? Can you hear me? Is it there? You can hear me. Yes, the speaker went off. Do you know why I'm saying this? Okay. Do you know why I'm saying this?
Yeah. Go on, sir.
Because all the Obis we have a relationship with Benin Kingdom all the way to the Obi of Onitsha. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And if the establishment of the Benin Kingdom is as a result, as a consequence of Yoruba input, if Yoruba is responsible, which we all know historically responsible for Benin Kingdom, and Benin Kingdom, all the Obis you have in our land, all the way to the Obi of Onitsha, they are the ones that answer will be the rest answer Igwe or Eze. If there is a connection between the thrones that you have, the Obi of Onitsha, the one in Abo, and all the rest of them, all the way to the Oba of Benin, then there is a link. But as I said, it's something we're going to research very, very deeply and very, very heavily. But I think there is a link somewhere. And the Godomigodo is the key. That key that opens the key is what will lead us to the truth. And as somebody commented now, somebody was writing on my page right now that he believes the reason why Biafra hasn't come yet is because the whole truth hasn't been revealed. And that truth is in a dust. That truth is going to be in Igodomigodo. That key that opens the key is where the whole world is going to know the final truth, and then after that Biafra will come. I believe that very strongly. Yes.
I agree too, sir. I agree too, sir. I'm so happy to talk to you this morning, sir. Because I've been calling for a very long time. I said no. To correct something, sir, I'm a woman, and I told my husband that I am going to Biafra because I'm tired of Nigeria, and if he's not ready to go, I'm going.
Is your husband a Biafran? Is your husband a Biafran?
Yeah. No, he's a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man, and I told him I'm going, and I'm going to tell Mazin Amikani to change my name to whatever Igbo name he chooses if he's not ready to go, because I want to stand with the truth. Because know the truth and it shall set you free.
It's true.
That is it. That is what we need now. We need freedom. We've suffered for too long.
Let me tell you.
I took care of my parents. I'm taking care of my children. Who's going to take care of me?
It's true.
It's hard. So I'm going with Biafra if he doesn't mind. So
thank you very much, my sister. And let me say something to you. Let me say something to you again.
Yes, sir.
Why was it that when the British came, they amalgamated the Yorubas, the Oduduwas and Biafran people into one country first? We were one country, do you know that? Before.
Yes, absolutely.
Oduduwa, the East and the West were one country before the North came in. I don't know if you know that. Now, if they were one country before the North came, I keep asking myself this question. Why didn't Awo and Zeke come together and say to hell with this Janjaweed from the North? I don't know what they did. I can't understand what maybe the whole truth hasn't been revealed. Maybe, as our brother said, the whole truth hasn't been revealed. And in the Godomigodo, we're going to find it. Thank you very much, my dear sister, for calling and for enlightening us this very day. And for I wouldn't say for the first time, but today, Yoruba language has been spoken on Radio Biafra to show that we are accommodating. We want everybody to be free. Yes.
I'm the first, thank God.
Yes, thank you very much, my dear sister. Thank you very, very much.